Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Oh. I forgot this is what we were doing.
Oh, my sweet, beautiful little bird. Don't be frightened. Come, let us fly away together.
That little twink cannot carry your fucking bulbous ass.
Stay away from me, you filthy fat man.
My point exactly.
Neon grinder. Come quietly, you belong to me. I will not give you up. No one shall take you from me. So the price may be my life, I will never cooperate with you. Hey, where are you, Duke Jonas? Are you in here? Ah. No.
Can we kill him?
Duke Jonas.
Like, please, for the love of God, don't say some dumb shit for once.
Who are you? Ah. You're the Serenes. Are you unharmed? We've come to help you.
Okay.
Your injury. Did that man do that to you?
Okay, that's a proper, acceptable response.
This wound must be tended to.
No, don't get any close.
Stay back.
Okay.
But do not approach me, cursed human.
Okay, that was an acceptable interaction, and I wasn't a dunce.
The girl mercenaries have returned. Sigrun?
Yes.
Remember we earlier?
Yes.
Master Ike.
Master Ike.
It's good to see you well.
How went the mission? I guess that's correct.
Yeah.
Did you unearth any meaningful proof?
Where's the apostle?
Master Ike, I asked you a fucking question.
I must speak with the apostle. Where is she?
Apostle...
Soniki?
I was gonna make a joke on that.
Chili dogs!
Chili dogs, man! She's getting fucking shit. In the garden. Hello, whoever just joined the stream. I'm sorry you had to join on that.
Chili
dogs! Having a pleasant conversation with Princess Eldiana. Elkana. There's no D there.
Valencia.
Valencia. I will go directly and see if she will... That's...
In the garden? Great.
No. You just decided that.
Oh, Master Ike, no, you mustn't behave so. You'll cause such problems.
In the garden? Cool. Wait.
Apostle.
My hands are sweaty.
What are you doing? How dare you approach me unannounced? This is most inappropriate, and I will not... What has happened, my lord?
Oh, her! I thought the armored green lady was who we were talking
All of it.
about.
I want to hear all of it now. Who are you talking about? Master Ike, one
Master
night...
Ike, one might not speak to an apostle in such discourteous fashion.
20 years ago, something happened in Serenes Forest. Something terrible. I want to know. What?
Master Ike! What happened 20 years ago? Was it chili dogs?
You found one of the Heron clan, and a Serenes noble, no less. One of them still lives? Such a thing.
Yes. Apostles Soniki.
Tell me, my dad is dead. That is a very difficult problem.
This is a very
How to impart this tale.
big story.
It would appear that no one is willing to begin this story.
Who
That being so, I would open with what is commonly known of the matter. Do you find this acceptable?
the fuck let him
You
in?
are? He's a friend of mine. Nasir, if you know something, I would hear it. When you are done, the apostle could clarify. My dad is dead.
Just to
Agreed?
clarify, my dad is dead.
It begins with the assassination of the previous Benyan apostle. It was 20 years ago, 1 year after the Declaration of Emancipation was made.
Okay.
The leader at the time was the apostle Misaha, who was more adored by the public than any apostle before or since.
Oof.
When
She's
she was
standing right
assassinated,
there.
the citizenry was racked with grief. All of Benyan despaired. It's her grandma.
Oh.
And then a rumor began to circulate that the assassination was the work of the Serenes Herons. In the twinkling of an eye, the rumor spread throughout the Benyan capital. One night shortly thereafter, it happened. The citizens grew violent. They massed at the edge of Serenes Forest, home of their supposed enemy, and set it to burn.
Ooh.
The crowd raged on for 3 nights, and in the end, the Heron clan was lost. But their involvement was just a rumor, wasn't it? Why did they... Oh, the shame of it. Apostle, the remainder of the tale is yours. You stand as the Empress of Benyan. You are responsible for the acts of your citizens, are you not? False. The accusation was completely false.
Okay.
The assassination of the Apostle was not the work of the Serenes clan? That is correct. The Heron clan possesses no fighting skills. Their tribe survived by living a life of peace and piety within their forest. Unlike other Lagoos, they never focused on developing their strength for the purposes of combat.
I'll tell that to the fucking crows.
Anyone with any knowledge of Lagoos would have known such a thing. At the very least, the citizens of Benyan would have known this. No, he's saying other Lagoos did, but the Herons didn't.
Oh, which is the nobles. Yeah. Right.
However, they had lost their leader, and in their grief, they cared little for the truth. They were merely looking for some way to vent their rage and despair. Isn't that true, Apostle? Please, Lord Nasir, your tone of voice. It's all right, Princess Alencia. He speaks the truth, be it with a sharpened tongue or no. Ike, the bird tribes of Phoenicius target only Benyan ships with their piracy. The Ravens of Kilvis are after cargo, and so they attack everyone with equal vigor. The Hawk clans, however, hold the Heron clan as brethren, and still remember the false accusations and their brutal murder.
Which is the Crow King guy.
No, Timarn, the Hawk King. Yes. Nasala just wants to make money. The Heron at Oliver's mansion. He slapped my hand away when I tried to help him. He had such hatred in his eyes. When he leapt from the window, he spoke to me. Remember the genocide, he said. 20 years have passed, but I will never forgive what you did. Remember such needless pain. It may sound like utter hypocrisy, but my people regret deeply the actions of that horrific night. We stole the Heron clan from this world. Every time we see the blackened forest, our grave sin comes back to haunt us. It's easy for you to say. You're not dead. Apostle, you are honorable.
No.
The majority of the senators seek best to banish all memory of the Serenes and that night, yet you have resisted. That is your intent, is it not? You are not like them. You are attempting to take responsibility for the actions of the people. You undo the wrongs of the past. You unlaunched your own investigation into the Lagoon's emancipation issue. You even gone so far as to hire outsiders like Ike and his mercenaries to expose the problem, haven't you? Princess Alencia?
Yes?
I would like once more to make use of your escorts. Would you grant me this boon?
Of course. That is... If his group agrees, I have no objection to this proposal.
Depends on what you want.
We're looking for the fucking Apostle, dude.
The member of the Heron clan you met. I want you to find him. Okay. I want you to meet him. I want you to speak with him. I want you to kill him.
Well,
she didn't say that.
Well, yeah, I know that.
If that is your wish, we will do it. In any case, we'll handle both tasks at the same time.
What?
Oh, I guess that doesn't work in this room. I'm counting on you.
We didn't skip anything important, it's fine.
Yeah, she ordered us to kill Duke Tanas if we see him.
Really?
It's pretty important. Oliver is Duke Tanas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I think this chapter will be satisfying for you, Mike.
I hate him.
Subscribe to StevensvilleGamers, my dudes.
Chapter 18.
Time to spend 20 minutes.
17. Daybreak.
That doesn't matter. Because I only crit and they never hit me.
Hit or miss.
I guess they never
hit, huh?
You got a boyfriend. He doesn't hit me either. Domestic violence.
Is that it? That's the one. That's the marking.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Him, right?
That's Neolucci. Is that it?
Wait a minute.
There's more.
Yeah, you do that, Les.
It seems that Prince Rayson was able to escape Duke Tanas's villa and make it his way safely to Serenes farm. However, we have word that Tanas's men have entered the forest in hopes of recapturing the prince. We've not a moment to waste. Please, O King of Hawks, reach out your mighty talons, strike down those wretched humans, and rescue Prince Rayson. I implore you, your majesty, take wing at once.
Why is Masala not here?
That, His Highness must not be seen here at this time. It's... What's going on, you old buzzard? King Kilvis is the White Prince's friend, isn't he? Well, how do I put this? It's all very complicated.
What the fuck is that?
So, Tavarn has two servants, Janoff and Ulki, his eyes and his ears, and they carry out his bidding for him because he's too important to deal with stuff.
Sounds like a government system.
He is incredibly powerful. You get to choose one of the Lagoos Kings to join you in the final chapter of the game.
So either the Crow or the Hawk.
Or Kanagas.
But we always get enslaved.
Rayson? Yeah, Rayson joins you probably through the game. You get him for like the last third of the game.
I cannot for excuses.
If anything happens to Rayson, blood will be spilled.
And I'll do it myself.
Oh no, please, there's no cause for worry. Duke Janas treats his works of art with a delicacy so extreme that it could be at best called normal.
It's got a kink.
He would never let any harm befall Prince Racing.
Except for by his chode.
He probably can't even bring himself to touch him. The king told me so.
He touches him.
That is the only reason he accepted this proposal. Proposal?
Ooh, he's scared of him.
What I mean is, Hold it, you crows set the prince up? Set up? Set up? No, not exactly. See, Palestine is only semi-sovereign.
Oh,
that's
so
the truth of it, huh?
Nasalis treated ransom a piece of merchandise sold to a human, no less.
No, that's not. The only one who referred to him as merchandise was Duke Janas. We never...
It doesn't fucking matter. Claiming ignorance does not grant you innocence. You treat ransom like a trinket. Racing. Like a trinket in the public market.
Oh dear.
That resin. If the resin hasn't set by tomorrow, we're gonna have an issue.
If Racing hadn't escaped in his own, perhaps the Crow King would have rescued him when things cooled down.
No. Okay.
Regardless, Racing trusted in his friend and followed him into the trap, and they saw us spit on that friendship. That I cannot forgive.
I'll fucking kill his ass.
Your assessment of this old bird is correct. I am a worm, nothing more. But please, I beg of you, temper your outrage, let it cool. You're unbelievable. What is it with you crows anyway? Everything you do is so dirty and deceptive.
They're actually incredibly intelligent animals. They're some of the only birds that use...
He sold a fucking heron into slavery.
That shit,
Birds are fascinating. You will never understand your ways. Do you hear me, Grey Wings? I hear you, well, young hawk, but our nation has its own issues. Brexit.
Boy.
Please, this is not the time to yell at a tired old man. You must hurry to Prince Racin's side. Once he is safe, you can punish me any way you seem fit. Tear me limb from limb if you wish.
I'll punish you.
But please, go to Prince Racing, I beg of you.
Don't fucking tell me
This
what
begging
to
is
do.
unseemly and unwanted. We would rescue Ragacin regardless of this pathetic show of tears.
Remove his eye.
Return to Kildas and report these events to your accursed king. Tell him that when this is over, your King Tabarn of Phoenicius will be paying him a visit.
Oh shit.
Yes, your highness. God, Tabarn's such a badass. I know he deserves it, but I still feel bad for badgering the old coot. Your majesty, what will they do now?
Kill him on the way back.
Wookie, use your ears to pick out the sound of Racin's wings, then tell me the direction from which it comes. At once. Knopf, use your eyes to peer between the trees and find me a road. You got it.
I just need a road to fucking fly.
Human scum. If you think to repay that night from 20 years ago, you'll get no quarter from me.
Alright. Shit's getting... God, is there more talking? I want to play the
This
game.
game has a lot of talking.
I want to play the game.
Is that you, Soren? You're up early. It's just the report.
Oh.
Actually, I'm always awake at this time.
Yeah. You don't pay
Busy
attention to
sucking
any
your
of your
toes.
fucking crew members. You fucking dunce.
Busy sucking your toes. Really? My dad's dead. Yes, you're the one who's up earlier than normal on account of your dad dead and your toes being damp. I want to finish our mission today. I think my nervous energy woke me up. My dad's dead. I understand. The last 2 days spent searching Serenes Forest for that heron have been frustrating and fruitless. Your dad's dead. I'm sure he's there somewhere, but your dad's dead.
No, he's not somewhere. He's dead.
I agree. And Duke Janas's men are still hunting away. They must think the heron is there as well. My dad's dead. The only place left is the forest's heart. That's where we should go today. With luck, we may finally locate our target.
Isn't that where your dad died?
No.
Oh.
Bengalia. I get the feeling it's going to be a long day. My dad's dead. I'd like to report the results of our last battle.
Alright. Ash, yeah, let's go, new ally. Hey guys!
There were no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly
What
well.
does the injuries mean? Does that mean that everyone just survived fully healed?
That just means that everyone survived. So there are some characters who can't die due to their relevance to the story, but will become too injured to battle for the rest of the game. Like if Titania dies, that's what happens, or Mist.
Right. Oh, Mist can die. Kinda.
Yeah.
Can Ralph die?
Rolf can die. And there's a really fucking heart-wrenching, if you have Oscar or Boyd deployed when Rolf dies.
Oh, okay, because it's the brother.
Yeah. Alright, so this is the last chapter where Ike is still a ranger. He gets promoted after this 4-part chapter. So, do whatever outfitting, bonus XP awarding you want to do.
Hey, if you like what you see, or if you like games in general, make sure you check out my Twitch. Link in description, or the link is on screen right now.
An item that when equipped...
Oh, negates any bonus damage. So, like, things that are super effective.
Should I put that on...
Any horse or armored unit.
Okay, because that'll help against the regal and that stuff.
Yeah, well, there's no enemies that have a regal sword, but...
Then fucking Oscar's gonna continue to be my goddamn tank.
Yep.
Let's go.
But yeah, deposit gamble. Actually, teach me a gamble if you want to try to get 100 crit with Mia.
Fuck yeah. Gamble. Yes.
And you have to select gamble instead of attack when you do it, and then you give her the big caddy once she's S in swords.
Right.
Which she should be by the end of the game.
Should I get everyone up to 4? Do you think is that a reasonable?
Yeah, I mean that would only really involve Mist and Mia. Is Astrid?
No, Astrid's fine.
Okay, yeah.
I think Mist and Mia getting them up to 4.
Yeah, that's possible as well. And then everybody will be on even footing for the next chapter. Like, the difficulty curve will hit in a few chapters. This chapter isn't difficult, but there's a lot of enemies. It's kind of a long chapter.
Right.
There's also something to be said for low manning this chapter if you want it to go fast, like just deploying like 4 characters and like giving them 1-2 range weapons like javelins and stuff. Like just using like Jill, Oscar, Boyd.
Jill, Oscar, Boyd, and I guess Ike.
Because you have to. And just sending them out to corners of the map.
Right.
If you want this chapter to go fast, but then your experience will get more unbalanced.
I don't think that's...
In terms of experience distribution, no, not at all.
Yeah, and I think that's probably one of the hardest things to balance. Jill is also very close to 4, so I boost her.
Yeah.
She's gonna get 5. 3. That's fine. Jill could be useful, correct?
I mean, yeah, like, if you don't care about getting to the A of any of those characters, you don't have to worry about it. Jill has 2 options for supporting your army. You've got Mist or Leaf. And it's up to you which one you would like to get to A, try to get to A with.
I guess Leaf.
Okay. Leaf. Oh, look what the cat dragged in.
Look what the cat dragged in. It's you again.
It's really hard to take this seriously when you do voices.
No,
Jill.
but she's sassy.
Jill. My name is Jill.
Fine, Jill. What brings you here today? More stupid questions?
I've been thinking about things, and I haven't been able to figure out. See, in Dane, we were taught that you attack humans indiscriminately and without mercy. That you're just savage animals.
Lagoo's attacking humans? Grr, that's garbage. We dislike even the company of humans and want nothing to do with them. Even mauling you would be unpleasant.
But in Dane, everyone believes that to be the truth. That's why I never questioned it. But when I saw you fight beside Ike and other humans on the South Sea, I knew that something was wrong. You were so different from what I imagined. Ever since I was young, they filled my head with tales of your terrible claws and teeth. My jaws that bite, my claws that catch. But you stand on 2 legs, and you talk.
Just had a PTSD
You even make
moments.
jokes. Sometimes you're much closer to us than a beast.
I think we need to squeeze that way, bro. You slowly merge this way out of frame. Okay. So glad to hear it.
That was sarcastic.
So glad to hear it.
That didn't sound any more sarcastic.
Fucking great.
So glad to hear it.
So glad to hear it. I do voice acting.
I wonder why humans and subhumans started fighting in the first place. Maybe we're just destined for war. Well, I don't know.
I don't know about that. It's not fair to say that it's not fair for me to say if the goddess, made us a certain way, or if we're just 2 races that don't like each other very much. There's a lot of underlying themes in this game that I'm really not comfortable displaying or talking about. But I know that Gallia,
Phoenicius, and Kilvis all have
reasons to hate humans.
Those are the nations.
Yeah.
What reason?
Are you serious? I take it humans are interested in passing history down to their children. Typical. Alright. Centuries ago, when Benyon was still immersed in monarchy, the only countries were Benyon and Goldia.
Goldoa was as it is today, a reclusive nation inhabited only by dragon tribes.
Yes.
All the other Lagoos lived in Benyon with the humans.
The humans and subhumans used to live together in Benyon? I had no idea.
I had no idea.
That was baguette.
A human was named as the first king, although Lagoos' superior strength led us to rule more often than not.
My dad's dead. Shut up, Mike.
Despite the harmony that most felt about this arrangement, the senators wanted nothing to do with it. In the name of the Apostle, they claimed that only a human could be a true ruler of Benyon, and started a civil war. Like blind, mewling kittens, the Lagoos kings underestimated the situation. We never had a chance. Caught by surprise, my brothers suffered defeat after defeat in the face of superior human weapons and magic. That was the start of the long, dark days, the start of Lagoos slavery. After nearly 200 years, a small number of enslaved Lagoos managed to escape their human captors in Benyon. The beast tribes fled to the mountains and unexplored forest areas, places where humans were loath to tread. The bird tribes, on the other hand, escaped to the distant southern islands. This is how our Lagoos kingdoms began. It took 80 years and the blood of many brother Lagoos until we were formally recognized as nations. This is why we fight, why we hate. Humans don't want former slaves to have countries and be treated as equals. Lagoos carry the shame of the past deep in our hearts, and struggle still for the freedom that you take for granted. This is the true history of Tellius. No wonder humans would bury it. I don't know what to say. Idiot. Think about what I have said. Think about what you have seen with your eyes and heard with your ears. If you don't have the guts to do that, never show yourself in my presence again. Alright. Fuck, that's heavy. That's good shit. Wait, who's Oscar going to support with? Oh, like
France.
some more relevant supports.
Okay. Shut that down.
Hey there, you have a minute?
When did you join my group?
Oh, Captain.
Captain. How are you today?
It's Commander, not Captain. Well, you seem to be enjoying yourself.
It's because the garden is so pretty. Dareville loves all the plants and flowers. How about you, Commander?
They're alright, I suppose.
Yeah, it makes Dareville rather sad. Alright, it's not a strain. Alright is not a very strong feeling. It's boring. You should be more emotional, Commander. Even things you're used to will. What? Wait.
Even things you're used to will show you something new if you look hard enough, and discoveries are exciting.
That's what life is all about, at least. That's what Devyon thinks. Some disagree. This one makes Devjon's upset.
You may be onto something. In Crimea, when my father was still alive, I think I
My
was much
dad
more open to
is
such things.
dead.
But now I just don't have the time. Honestly, all I can think about is defeating Dahin. I've got no energy left to spend on flowers.
Well, if you talk like that, you'll never defeat Dahin. Just saying.
What did you say?
The war is new. If you're already so focused on the preparations, you'll wear out before the fighting even begins.
Hold on a minute.
Flowers! Damn. He got a point.
He do. Alright. Chapter 17, Daybreaks.
I don't know if I outfitted.
Leave base.
Am I supposed to do something? No.
You can skip this dialogue if you want.
No.
I believe this is the place where we ended our search yesterday. I realized something a couple days ago.
No, we were
My
in
dad said,
deserts.
even in this forest, you always know exactly where you are, don't you? How do you do that? I think it's the lack of color, but these woods are starting to look the same to me. Yes, that's the problem. Ike, we're approaching a large clearing. I think we should have the Apostle and some of the others wait here. Good idea. Even if we find the Heron today, there's no need for them to tramp through the forest with us.
It seems like a bad idea.
We're going to head deeper into the forest and continue the search. Please wait here.
Leave Oscar here.
If we find the Heron, we'll send you for you immediately. I understand. My Lord Ike, everyone, please be careful. We're counting on you. Sigrun, Tanith, may I entrust the princess to your care?
Wait, who's that?
Tanith.
Oh.
Of course. You've no need to worry. We'll protect her with our lives.
Is this a Captain Marvel moment? Where all the women band up and fucking kick ass?
Yeah, I get it. You can only recruit one of them and it's later.
I want the hot one. Decode that. The joke is they're all hot.
I think I know which one you think is hot.
Cartoon characters. Let's not
Haha,
forget
Believe
that.
has fallen in love with the drawing. Alright, Grail Mercenaries, move out.
Can you stop calling yourself Grail Mercenaries? It really brings the depression up, mostly because your dad's dead.
No depression and anxiety, I talk about him openly. Eichel Adams. God, haven't you fools found my precious little bird yet? I've no doubt the poor thing is even now quivering with loneliness and cold. Dutenos, I've just received word that the mercenaries who invaded your villa are in this forest. Blast! Those wretches! They had to steal my bird. Their souls are black with greed and jealousy. I have found beauty incarnate and I will not relinquish it. Only I, Dutenos, can appreciate its worth. I'm sure that's true, Your Grace. But what about the mercenaries? What should we do about them?
Fucking horny bastard.
Hunt them down like dogs. Let none leave this forest alive. They will not rob me of my prize. But Your Grace, they serve at the pleasure of the Apostle herself. Striking them would be, leave the Apostle to me. I can deal with her once this is finished. All I need from you is silence and obedience. Is that clear? Yes, Your Grace. I beg your pardon.
I really don't like this guy.
Do we get to slaughter them? It's a 4-part chapter. Leave no man, woman, or child. We're not the Duke's soldiers. Again. I think it's about time we put an end to these fools. Listen up, everyone. Let's end this here.
Yeet.
4-part chapter?
Okay, so who? So you're 4. I can stay up front. You're 4. Oscar, you can.
Ike can go ahead and get his last 2 level ups this chapter because he gets promoted after.
I like this setup. How do I go back? There we go.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel because I upload Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This was all done live over on Twitch, so check out my Twitch link down in the description. And while you're down there, make sure you check out my Redbubble for merch and my Patreon to support me monetarily. I super appreciate it. Also, check out the social media links down there as well. And take a look at the videos that are on screen right now and click on them if they interest you. Hopefully you guys have a lovely day, and bye-bye.